Hey everybody, what is going on? I want to discuss the importance of nurturing ourselves, getting the proper rest, getting a good quality of sleep, and overall recovery. I feel like all of these things are important in order to take care of ourselves, in order to make sure that we are not putting ourselves in a harmful situation. A lot of motivational speakers talk about pushing yourself and just working hard. And there's nothing wrong with hard work. There's nothing wrong with pushing yourself to limits that you didn't even believe were possible. But this is done through a combination of hard work and rest. It's the balance. And this is how I've always viewed it. You know, our bodies are like a vehicle. They go as far as however well we take care of them. You know, a bike also, like, you can ride it as far as however strong it is. It doesn't matter how good of a biker you are. And we need to take time to rest so we can not only heal ourselves physically but also mentally. We become more intellectual when we can rest our bodies, when it can feel nurtured and taken care of. You know, people who just study or research something for 16 hours straight, or they don't get any sleep, they don't take time to heal their cells, heal themselves in all different ways, they won't be as effective in gathering that information. So this goes for pretty much anyone and whatever you're pursuing. It's not only physically, it's not only for athletes, but you know, this is just an example. Me personally, I like to exercise often. I like to get like a workout in every day. And there were times where I felt like I was forcing myself to work out just because I wanted to get one in. But I realized that if I'm tired, if I feel like my body needs rest, if my body's telling me, we want, it's important to get rest now. Your body's not lying to you. Following the simple actions of whatever we're being told, whatever our body is telling us, that's the most effective method. You know, there are several people who they overburden themselves, and as a result, it leads to something harmful. They either get injured, they could have like a stroke or something. They can become exhausted, and when you're exhausted, you're not as functional to achieve whatever you intend to achieve. It doesn't matter what it is. And recovery can go in so many different forms. You know, if we're running a lot, if we want to stretch, we want obviously to get sleep, but also, you know, for whatever you're doing, if you take time out to just meditate, maybe just detaching yourself from the world, taking deep breaths, just going into more of a still mindset where you're not very stimulated. Being overstimulated, you're not able to slow down the mind. You know, when there's this illusion that we need to just constantly speed ourselves up to get stimulated, to be on the go all the time, but this is not the case. And you know, when we're really able to nurture ourselves, take care of ourselves, we can actually go further than when we don't do these things. So there's this whole misconception of hard work and always pushing yourself, always being on the go. This is true, but it also involves nurturing yourselves. It's the whole journey, it's the whole process. And when we slow ourselves up, we can actually start to see us like being more productive. We can get more done, ironically enough. And when we're always just constantly trying to get things done, you can find that you won't get anything done. Something that I've learned, and I just wanted to share this with you all because I know there are a lot of motivational speakers out there and coaches and stuff who just stress this idea of hard work. It's pretty much fed into all of our lives, and we were not taught how to nurture ourselves properly. We're not taught how to meditate, how to really be in a state of awareness, a state of mind where we can be fully optimal. And this is the kind of life that I want to be living, and whatever information I'm sharing, it's for your own benefits as well. And through my own personal experiences, it's something I've learned. Whenever I went against whatever my body was telling me, it never worked out. It's really simple, everybody. Once you know what to do, how to nurture yourself, it's more simple than you realize. Evolution is a very simple process, but the problem is that a lot of people are miseducated. They're not given the proper resources, the proper tools to execute. And this is why I am passionate about sharing information. And today I just wanted to express the importance of being nurtured, because it's not something that's valued. I think it's very undervalued. Slowing down it comes down to slowing down your mind. And once you can slow down your mind, you slow down your body. You become more aware. You start thinking more clearly. Everything starts making sense. You feel more optimal physically as well, and you find that you can achieve your goals with more ease. We don't have to make anything more uncomfortable than they already are. There's never any need for that. Our lives should be comfortable. It shouldn't just be uncomfortable. There are going to be times where you have to go through uncomfortable situations, but like I was saying before, there's a need for balance. There are times for comfort and there's times for uncomfort. It's about knowing when to push the go button and when to push the stop button. So, hopefully you gain something useful from this. I will continue to share information that can lead to the evolution of our lives. Every single day I'll be sharing something. So thank you all. I'll be seeing you all very soon.